Hello everyone, this is Pone bringing you part 10 of my Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. No training since the last time, and for once I'm recording on a Friday because there's many things we have to do today. Now that we have Surf available, I'm going to take the opportunity to fly around and to get some of the items that we might have missed along the way. I might skip some of them, but for example, if you go to... Did I fly to the only city in the world without water? Maybe. But maybe it's because I know something that you don't. There's an item in here, right? Yeah, and there's like items all around the world. Now that I have Surf, I have a lot of places available, a lot of things to get. For example, here I can get a rare candy. Okay, here in Pastoria City, I'm pretty sure you get a TM or something like that. Mystic Water. Incredibly good, actually. Like, that's something I definitely want to give. Where is it? There we go. I want to give that to Pingu. That's clear. Alright, on the route next to Pastoria, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of places accessible only by surfing. Yep. Max Ether. Maybe not worth the effort. TM84 Poison Jab. That was good. That was good. And there's nothing else in here, I think. Okay, to the north of the same route, there were some places only accessible by surfing. I'm pretty sure. Well, here's an item. And whenever you see a very exposed, very isolated item like this, can be a TM. It's an iron. Well. Alright. What is it? A rose incense. I think this is used to breathe Badiou. Alright, to the east of Pastoria. There's actually, if I remember correctly, a bunch of battles in here. I already got my capture, so for once I'll do you the big service of using a Max Repel. Actually, I have a Max Repel somehow. I must have found it on the floor. I know there's a path to end. Yeah, here, and then you can explore. A bunch of different trainers can battle you, which I'm guessing are level appropriate for me. So yeah. Let's see the level 31. Yeah. I'd say the moment to battle them is now. Okay, there's a way through here. Well, I seem to be dodging every trainer today when it's the day I want to actually battle everyone. A max revive. Well, simple enough so far. You know, free experience. And basically this is the moment to do these battles, because any later and I think it would be a bit too much. Okay. Battle me. Oh, that was a double battle. Well, I didn't see it was a potential double battle. If I did, I would have done the double battle, but yeah. Alright. More experience. I'm starting to be scared. What a double whammy. There we go. Right, and this is a water stone. So I could get a Vaporeon if I wanted immediately. Thing is, I don't want to. Mostly because I have so many water types already. So I think Vaporeon would just be a waste. Alright. From Solaceon, there's probably the most terrifying place on Sinnoh at the moment. which is the fog route. Thankfully, we now have surf, so we should be able to access some new places, namely this river here. Yep, water is deep blue. Apparently, I can't see it. Okay, there's a waterfall we can't cross yet, and another waterfall we can't cross. So there's no getting any items yet. But I had to check. Okay, and from Celestic Town, there should be some battles. I haven't actually done anything to the west. There are some rock smashes here. Okay, I do want to battle you though. That's a strength, rock smash plus rock climb. Okay, I mean, we can do that. A Noctowl. Alright. Ichiban doesn't mind at all. In fact, this thing doesn't have that much physical defense. 95 accuracy, let's remember, 95 accuracy. And I've missed already how many? I mean, some of them were on the fog, but outside of the fog I must have missed like 5. Well, you flinch because you're stupid. There we go. As it should be. 0 damage taken because you're an asshole. Alright. I'm strong. I'm really? No, I'm strong. Okay, I'm all good to go. No, you started me good. I think you'll understand what I was doing. Was that Psych Up? Your opponent raises defense, your Pokemon can use Psych Up. Yeah. I know what Psych Up does. I've never found it to be too good. Alright, and now to Mount Coronet. Okay, I think this is the... Oh, an escape rope. Okay, fair. I think this is the place that connects... Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Those rocks. I don't know what the bottom one does, but the top one definitely connects to Eterna City. And this one allows me to go further. So right now there's nothing I can do here. Okay, but we're just checking. Okay, that's all we can do here. All we can do here. Pretty sure we can't go into Valor Lakefront at the moment. Pastoria is done. Hardhome is too. To the east of Hardhome, there's actually a lot of water. So I can probably pick up something there. Alright, this is the water I was talking about. Nothing in here, nothing in there. Yeah, here there's some water that definitely requires surf. Looks like a TM. Giga Drain! Nice! That's Crobats, right? The Crobat can learn that. I'm pretty sure. But is it like 5 power points in this yen? Where is it? Wasn't it 60? Giga Drain. 19, okay. I didn't pay attention to the number at all. Yeah, only Voivoda can learn it. I just want to check stats exactly. 60 power, 10 power points. Okay. Honestly, I don't think any good Mon that I have left in the game wants to learn this. Giga Drain, yeah. Giga Drain is going on you instead of Leech Life. And that way I can hit on the special side of things. Should be good. It's a bit of coverage. I'm trying to be thorough here. Let's go to Eterna. Okay. Well, first of all, there seems to be something there, potentially. A moonstone. Okay. No Nidoran, but there you can find Clefairy in this game. So I guess there's that. Alright, and now by using Rocket Smash I can access the lower side. And I might actually not be able to... Yeah, I can't access because this is elevated. Okay, so that was a bit of a waste. Alright, now... if you come... Yeah, that's what I remembered. If you come from Eterna, you can get to this stretch of water and you can pick an item at the top. Which is... Oh! No, it's not an item, it's a new area. No, this is just a way to access Fuego Iron Works. So, first of all, I'm just going to go in here because I seem to remember there's items to obtain. Yeah, you just have to talk to that guy. It's one of these places, by the way. One of the places where you can do all of that around. I'll go left. Okay. Work in the Fiery Foundry. Maybe I should be leading with water types. I have a matchup. Well, I can battle that. Level 33. Once again, I think I'm supposed to be here. I think I'm supposed to be here because these places are unlocked the moment you get Surf. At the same time, my next main battle, the rival battle, is not that high level. But I don't want to switch my team around. It's not like there's a rule about having to battle your... Oof, almost. And you had to have Seismic Toss, of course. It's not like there's a rule about rival battles. I'm pretty sure you can do them at any level. Basically, as long as you don't over-level the next game leader or the champion. But yeah, I didn't want to abuse, and he is highest level 38. So yeah. Well, it's a good opportunity for Pingu, who's like my lowest level by far. I want to go there. A Firestone. Okay. Okay. Now we go here. Now I want to get the items, so... I know that gets me back. That gets me thrown forward. This does too. I'm less scared of this. Yes, okay. That was the right call. That was definitely the right call. Rock Incense. Worker Conrad sends a Magmar. This is what I've been expecting. I think Fuego Iron Works is known to be like the place in Sinnoh where you go to find fire types. It's true I have an Adamant Ponyta, and Flare Blitz is already in this generation, so if I really wanted to, I could have a decent fire type. But I don't want a Ponyta because I just don't like Rapidash that much. I'd rather have a Magmortar. Mr. Fuego. Well, hello, it's not often I get a visitor here. I tried to make the Ironworks run better with the moving floor tiles, but no one was happy about it. They said the moving floor made them dizzy. But you don't know, you don't want to listen to me whine. Here's a souvenir. Star Piece. What? Ironworks make iron by removing impurities from iron ore. In the process, we find a variety of color shards. If you like, we can trade the star pieces for those shards. Is that your whole point in the game? Bro. Flamethrower. I almost wasn't paying attention. Okay, then that's worth it. The shard trading, fuck that, but yeah, this is good. Okay, I think you can find mons in here, right? And there's probably Magnemite and Magmar? Magnemite! Well, that's... From where I'm standing, that's an incredible capture. Now... I don't want to do too much. I think Aquayet definitely doesn't kill. Probably has an electric attack. I should be okay. Okay, I do more than I expected. Didn't expect to do that much. Thunder Wave. Yeah. No, I have to get this. I have to get this. Is a times 4 to ground type? It doesn't matter. Thunder Wave is incredible for captures. As long as the enemy mon doesn't kill me, I can paralyze at the beginning. It's just so good. And I think in this generation you can paralyze electric types, so there's also that. Randomized data was added to the Pokédex. The faster the units at its sides rotate, the greater the magnetic force they generate. Give a nickname? Yes. Yes, I have a name for you already. I had one. One of my best mons in Pokemon Sapphire, actually. Arduino. Arduino to box 2. Okay. New candidate for the team. We got a capture. I didn't expect to get that. Is that Citrus? Yeah. Citrus Berry even. I think this connects to... Yeah, it connects to Floroma Meadow. Right? Like this right here is the upper part. You can get a Miracle Seed, which, you know, could be useful. If I ever get a very good grass type. An Ultra Ball. You can also jump down, but that would be just accessing the area where you are normally in Floaroma. Another item here. A Leaf Stone. Nice. This probably just leads up to the bottom of... Yeah, okay. This is just a way of avoiding this, but we can now go into the right side of Valley Windworks. And actually there's something else to do in Valley Windworks, but I've been saving that. An Electrizer to evolve Electabuzz into Electivire. I already have the Magmarizer, I think. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt and Flamethrower. Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Giga Drain, what else did I get? Well, Repulse Effect wore off, and yeah. Event Mon, so it's completely legal to get this one. Honestly, let's go for it. I think it's level 20 or so. Floon. But because it's an event mon, it's completely legal. Level 15, okay, okay. There's not much I can do to it without killing, so alias John. And then start throwing balls. 3. Very good, very good. Because of the way it floats aimlessly, an old folktale calls it Symphos for Wandering Spirits. Yeah, this one has like the creepiest lore ever. Give a nickname? Yes, please. Shita. Right? Well, Lushita technically, but yeah. Shita. So I'm going with that name. If it was a boy, I would have gone with Pasu, which is the boy. I watched it recently. Studio Ghibli, very nice, like no one's surprise. We can keep going for a little bit more. Especially because I think there's water to explore in here, right? Inside the Ravage Path there was a bit of water. Would make sense because there's Psyduck in here. Well, did my repel go off? Apparently. apparently. Okay. In the Ravage Path, you can find something. Okay. A real test of my patience, to be honest, but I'll do it anyway. This is probably a TM. Lack incense. I don't even know what that is. Lack is used to breathe among, like, what could it be? Not Mime Junior, because that's a weird incense. Maybe Happini? Tell me there was not a hidden item there. No. Okay. Ripple wore off at some point. That or this mon is higher level than me, which is not the case. Oh no, it is the case. It is the case. I'm leading with Boeing. Yeah, that can happen. Happened to me before. When I was leading with Ichiban, and he wasn't very high level, I actually found a level 38 Tentacruel, which is just terrifying. I'm going to anti-paralyze here. Or something. I guess I can use the Olgato. Yeah. Have a cookie, Pingu. You deserve it. This is a TM. Water Pulse. It's I mean, yeah, there's Pokemon that can learn Water Pulse and not Surf, but having Surf basically makes this a lot worse. Where is it? Where is it? I guess it was a low level, a low number, sorry. Water Pulse, TM3. Yeah, can be learned by Pingu, Ichiban, Gon, and Boeing. I guess Boeing is the only one that would be like worth it because he can't learn Surf. On top of Jubilife, an HP up, and this is a spot to be able to access this. Apparently I can't pick the item if I'm not at the same level. Sea Incense, that's for... I pick a lot of incenses in this segment. That's for breeding Mantike. There's actually some place else to go, I'm sorry to tell you. And that place is Santhium Town itself. Because to the south, there is a new route. And we're going to explore it fully. And we get a capture. Tentacool. No, it's a Wingull. We already have this. There's probably going to be a Tentacool at some point. That I can tell you. That's why I've been holding back from checking the captures already. Yeah, I wanted the other kid to run around so that I could battle two of them at the same time, but okay. That's alright. What level are you? 31. Everyone in here is level 31. Not very effective. 5, 6, 16. We're not level 38 yet. We're getting very close. If I can avoid... well, I guess this route is very short, so I have to get my capture already. If I can avoid some trainer after this, I will, because I do want to get the captures. That's a Tentacool that I knew I was going to get at some point. I want to get the captures, but I don't want to over level, so... Oh, Toxic Spikes! Okay, good selling point, Tentacool. Like, I put you... If the opening Pokemon of the enemy is a special one, I put you in front of it. You tank basically anything because you have a lot of special defense. You set up Toxic Spikes and then the rest of the battle is just nasty. Because its body is almost entirely composed of water. It shrivels up if it's washed ashore. Give a nickname to the god Tentacle. Yeah, I think I have more with this name, but whatever. At this point, because I've played more than one Nuzlocke, I've tended to repeat names. Squish. Tum, 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 tum. Register, just in case. And let's do it. Landed them on. I think there might be Finion in... Yeah, there's Finion in here. I did remember. Okay. 3 and done. Finion was caught. Female Finion. The line running down its side can store sunlight. It shines vividly at night. I know exactly the name I'm going to give you. With the butterfly inspired theme and you being female, this is going to be no surprise. You even have like a similar color pattern. Lucina. Okay. That's my captures for these routes, but I think I'm actually going to assign this again. I think there's more. Okay. Nothing in here. A new route. Yes. Now the thing about this new route is that I'm not forced to get a water capture. Move. 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 Fuck! A protein. That's nice. I think that's a strength. Yeah. Goes on Voivoda because apparently everyone else has fully bees already, so... Well. Now there's some optional trainers. Ultra Ball. And I know you can get captures here, and I think you can get Scyther. So... I'm probably over-leveling Seiko. And that's fine, I'm not over-leveling against a gym leader, but... The gym leader is... Yeah, I have to keep going here. The gym leader is level 41. So I don't want to go too high. Okay. So Marl surrounded itself with a veil of water. I couldn't care less. Alright. Come on. That's a Sumaril down with a bunch of HP. So a bunch of experience. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And then Alopuni. Okay. I mean, just Psychic. Psychic for damage and that's about it. Yeah. Oof. Charm. Okay. Good strat. Good strat. Lowering the attack of my Gardevoir. Then going for a quick attack. I mean, I guess that's good. If you had return, like, if you were faster than me and returned twice, I would have actually been in trouble. Because you also have Jump Kick for Empoleon, so I didn't really have anything against that. X-Scissor. Okay, I'm guessing Crobat can learn that. Well, one step, might get our capture. No, we already have Girafarig. Thank God. No, I'm not saying that Girafarig is that bad, but yeah. It's not a mon I would want to have many of. Like if I can choose. Okay, Scyther. Sudowoodo. Man, Sudowoodo was exactly what I was looking for when with a Sturdy, which is useless in this gen. Sudowoodo is exactly the type of mon I was looking for when I was deciding if I wanted to do a Sand theme you know, actual pure rock type, I did discover in the end that this generation is the one that started the, you know, being able to raise a special defense of rock type Pokemon, so Sudowoodo would be incredibly tanky. Okay, faint attack there. Yeah, I'm guessing you're not very interesting. So, I mean, we just throw balls after lowering your health, and that should be a capture. This time when I run out of Pokeballs, I'm not going to buy anymore. I'm going to, I mean, not Pokeballs, I'm going to just buy, oh, you learned Dragon Rage. That's scary. Not again. Dragon Rage, okay. You know what? I'm glad, actually. I'm glad. Because this means I have to kill you. And honestly, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're annoying as fuck. I don't want you in my team. No. Okay. Apparently it could be thrown down to that HP. Can I switch? Can't we switch out? I'm really tempted to throw a ball now. But losing Ichiban would be bad. I'm going to do something I shouldn't. I'm going to throw an Ultra Ball because you're 1 HP. 1? No, please don't Dragon Rage me. Why did I do this? No! Ichiban! Fuck. No, that's 40. Yeah, that's always killing, of course. Why did I yes do this? There was absolutely no reason to do it either. I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid. I'm just fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I gave it Dragon Rage and then I allowed it to kill me. Okay. Boeing can heal, so he doesn't have anything to be afraid of. Now I can definitely capture this. I don't care if it has like brave fucking nature or the best possible nature for this. I don't know what it is. I actually don't think, as I said, that Sudowoodo is that good. But it's never going in my team. Never. Never. This thing killed Ichiban. It's fucking garbage. 3. Okay. Sudowoodo was caught. To avoid being attacked, it does nothing but mimic a tree. It hates water and flees from rain. Give a nickname to the god Sudowoodo. Yeah. This is Destiny. Because of the Bat of Destiny, not because it was Ichiban's destiny. If you have played Yakuza, you know. So, yeah. Alright. Heal me, please. This number is 53. Show me a Pokemon that's 53 if you can. I'll reward you. No, no. Why? What? You really don't heal me? That's okay. Alright. You're going to the ballpark. Oh, this is the route to the ballpark. Yeah, this is the ballpark, not the... The other is Amity Square. Well, whatever. This guy has a Togetic. I'm going to fusilate it with 2 serves and that's going to do it. At least this is a good place for training up because I left a lot of trainers alive. And they seem to be pretty high level, like, you know, level 35. So when I need to catch another mon up to speed, it's going to be here. And Ichiban was like my Intimidate, my Ground Resist. I had a lot of things going on with that guy. Ballpark isn't open yet. A last slap to the face. I got a bit confused because I think it's in Dreyano's games that it opens very early, but whatever. We're going to Twin Leaf. We're going to Twin Leaf. I'm healing with Mom. I want to check the last water spot, I guess. There's literally nothing new you can get here. You can only fish Goldin. I actually killed Goldin. So that's a second opportunity, right? I forgot I killed Goldin on Celestic. So okay. I can get it here instead. Come on now. Don't make this more difficult than it has to be. Under them on. It's Goldin. Perfect. Level 17. Why do I have Penguin front? Nobody knows. 3 and there we go. Goldin was caught. Alright. Goldin's data added to the Pokédex. Though it appears very elegant, when swimming with fins and fur it can jab powerfully with its horn. Give a nickname to the caught Goldin. I'm going with, you know, Japanese festival goldfish. Right now. Why not? Okay, let me check very quickly the lake. Yeah, the lake is blocked. The lake doesn't rise its water high enough that you can go into it at this point. So that happens to every lake at this point, I'm pretty sure. Which means we can't get any captures. So there's no delaying it anymore. We go to Jubilife. We check our captures, finally. And I guess we decide which is going to be the new member of the team. Yeah. Ichiban, you were a good mon. You were legitimately a very good mon. Probably the saddest death since Chi. But there's that, yeah. Okay, 6 new captures. So let's check them a little bit and let's see the natures. On the Fuego Iron Wars we have Arduino with a hasty nature. I don't know what hasty is, but it's probably plus speed, which is not necessarily bad. Minus defense plus speed. I don't like it that much. Magnet Poodle is good. Prevents a steel type Pokemon from escaping. I mean, it's not... doesn't really do anything in terms of combat, but it's good. It's not a disadvantageous skill, I guess. Defense is still pretty high, 47-41. Special attack is very good, speed is good, attack is average. You have Thunder Wave, Spark Lock on, Magnet Bomb. I can teach you Thunderbolt at any point. Arduino is decent. Cheetah has Assassinator. That's minus speed plus special defense. I'd say that's pretty bad. Because this is a fast mon. Supposed to be sort of offensive. It does have like minimize bullshit strategies, but Cheetah isn't looking that good. Squish is impish with clear body, which is also pretty great. As you can see, a bunch of speed, a bunch of special defense, not much else. Impish, yeah, check it, Impish. Impish is minus special attack plus defense. That's bad, because special attack is your best attacking stat, and defense doesn't do a lot for you, because you are pretty fragile. Anyways, so I don't really like this either. Hardinator on Lucina. I think we already saw that was one of the neutral ones. Yeah, it's the neutral one. And Hastinator on you, which we already saw before, is minus defense plus speed. Absolute garbage. Oh, and Rena, sorry. I didn't pay attention. Water Veil. Interesting. I didn't know your skill, I guess. Has a naive nature. minus special defense plus speed. To be honest, this is a pretty good nature, but I'm already doing plenty well with water mons. Okay, Magnemite can work, more or less. I like the plus speed. I like the plus speed on Magnezone, potentially. Let's bring Arduino. You know? Yeah, I want to try this mon. I want to try this mon. Might be stupid to bring you, but I don't think you are that low level compared to my guys, so yeah. I'm obviously going to give you the experience share. There we go. And I'm also going to give the Dreadblade of the Disease Ichiban to Voivoda, because you have Bite after all. Okay. Now, sorry, I like to have my HM users at the bottom. That's good enough. Ichiban didn't have any HM, right? No, not at all. Well, it's finally time to get to Canalave. I know you've been waiting. I know this is going to be a long chapter with no gym. Or maybe a short chapter with no gym. That could also be the case. But I know myself. It's going to be long. I guess I want to repel, right? Ooh, max repel. Perfect. A rare candy. Very good. And on the left, I know there's a bunch of fishermen here. Yeah. And I know you're supposed to like go in between them to get items, something like that. No, something like this. Having to land to be able to get this is... Okay, a hyper. Not too great. You don't see me even if I go through... No, you don't. I can do this. Well, these are high level trainers that I can battle against in the future. There's also this guy that I'm pretty sure has electric type mon. And no items in here. This is why I have the item, the dowsing machine at all times, because the doubt is always there. Okay. Then we get out of here and into... Oh! Leon's father. Reza, long time no see. Oh, you look puzzled. You're wondering who I am. I'm Professor Rowan's assistant and Lucas's father. Not Leon's, Lucas, sorry. The professor asked that I upgrade your Pokédex, you see. So I've chosen this spot on a handshot you'd pass through. Reza, may I have your Pokédex for a moment? Was I supposed to put in the software here? Ka-chunk. Hold on, I've upgraded your Pokédex. I should explain how it's been upgraded, shouldn't I? It can now display images of male and female Pokémon. Okay, I'll leave you to carry on with your project. I also ask you to keep an eye on Team Galactic. The professor is concerned about what happened in UV Life. It's probably nothing to worry over. I'll be on my way over now. Okay, yeah. Bye. Boy, I sure am thirsty. I think this guy wants a lemonade. Classical Pokemon thing to happen. Well, I'm full in terms of health. So... Yeah, we're just going to save and we're going to go directly against Barry. Saving a lot of data, don't turn off the power. Okay, I didn't remember how long saving takes in this game. But I think I have a good team to face Barry. At this point, he should have maybe his Munchlax. But that's not a menace yet. And he always leads with Staraptors, so having Sake on the lead is the right idea. You know, we go for Shockwave. Whoops! Hey Fresa, you're going to challenge the gaming leader up hats there, eh? Someone should check to see if you're ready for this challenge. Someone is me, with my brand new gym badge. Okay, Barney. Let's see. 5 months, yeah, he definitely has the Munchlax now. Staraptor level 36. I mean, they are so high level, I don't feel bad about bringing a 39. I also trace Intimidate, and I use it first, which means I'm faster. So, I'm not scared using Shockwave in front of a -1 attack Staraptor. It can go for like, I don't know, feint attack or something, but yeah, that's good. Double team. Good to see. You might heal. Evasiveness, of course, doesn't matter. Do I call Mind or do I just attack? I think I just attack. Yeah. Barry, for some reason, doesn't like healing. I've already seen it happen, so... Here it is. Okay. Very good. First mon is painless. Heracross. Oh shit, I thought you only had this one for your last battle. Okay, it's going to use a bug move. It also has a fighting move, probably. And I will resist both with Voivoda, and I have times for effectiveness with wing attack, so it doesn't matter. Night Slash. Okay, I expected Bug Bite, but that's okay. I would have resisted it a bit better, but I'm faster. Definitely, because Crobat is fast as hell. And times for effectiveness does exactly that. I should have equipped citrus berries, maybe. Rapidash. Okay, this thing is just aiming to hit hard. And I don't really have anything against it now. I mean, I think Pingu should come out here. Yeah, Pingu can do a lot against this and against Float Cell. Takedown. I'll resist that. Yeah. Physical damage doesn't do a lot. Stab is neutral against me, but... Surf. And even though it's very fast, I have Aqua Jet now. So if I leave you at a little bit of HP, which I don't think is going to happen, I think I one-shot. But if you survive somehow, I can Aqua Jet. Perfect. That's good. 360, 360, 720 for Arduino. Torterra going for a grass type move. It's Voivoda. This thing is going to use I don't know. Leech Seed. Fuck. Okay, that's not great. That's not great. It set up a way to recover, and Leech Seed is very broken in this gen. If I switch my Mon, it disappears. I'm going to wing attack though. Okay. You don't have a berry. Bite. If it wasn't for Leech Seed. It wasn't for Leech Seed. Okay, if it bites again, I'm done, so... Okay, it could have... It has Bite, it has Leech Seed. Maybe it doesn't have a ground type move. If it doesn't... If it doesn't, I'm not doing that badly. I'm pretty high on health. I can take one. Okay, Bite. Good. I'm faster, definitely. You don't have your thingy anymore. You don't resist Metal Claw, but the play here is Surf. It's my highest damage. And you don't have that much special defense compared to your... Almost. Razor Leaf. It's neutral. Don't have to be that scared. Okay. I will Surf. Yeah. I was faster, just in case you heal. Okay. I win the 1 versus 1 with Pingu. I shouldn't have switched in the first place. Well, I guess I would have been Leech Seeded. Level up for Arduino. And finally Float Cell. I'm scared of Pursuit, but I think I can take it. I'm going to surf. Ah, quiet. Okay. I take that very well. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. If you don't have coverage, I think I can two-shot you here. Yeah. Another surf. Ah, quiet. Fishing for crit, but not even a crit kills me. So I wanted to switch to Arduino maybe, but he didn't resist water. I'm glad I didn't, actually. Glad I didn't. 667, also for Arduino. And that was, you know, a bit to the limit, but I know my... Oh! Arduino is evolving. Okay, now it would be a good idea to check exactly what you learn and all that. Like, if you miss out on a lot of things by evolving you into Magneson, you know the drill. Okay. But yeah, getting a Magneton is a good idea. A good idea. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Yeah, you're just a bit better than me as usual. But listen up. Let me tell you who's going to take on the Pokemon League and become the champion. You guessed right. It's going to be me. Anyway, you should go to Iron Island and toughen up some more. Yeah, train at Iron Island. That's what I did before going to the gym. Iron Island is actually fully optional. Like, going to Iron Island is mandatory, but exploring Iron Island is completely optional. So maybe Arduino isn't the best choice at the moment. Maybe he is. I'll have to think about it. I'll come back to you with a new team by the next day. Tuesday for you, I guess, because I'm recording on Friday. We did get finally a lot of captures we had available, and Arduino might be endgame material. But yeah, losing Ichiban is going to hurt, I can already tell. Teach also hurts a lot, because if you realize, with Pingu, I have a Mon that can resist completely the Sandstorm. With Arduino, another one. With Sudowoodo, I guess, another one. Gastrodon can also resist it. I could make a full-on Sand team, but, well, I still have options. I have Porygon, I have Eevee. I'm just a bit lazy to train them up. Well, as always, if you like, consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment for this chapter that was basically all about wandering around and enriching Canalave. Hope you enjoyed. This has been Pomon, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.